Here we are, back at it. Just doing a little sweep. Should have made them kids clean that blind out there using it, but we didn't, so here I am. I'm gonna get my money back to them kids,
though. We're duck hunting now, boys.
I think everybody's excited, and another duck season on its way.
Lots of ducks. Lots of ducks. We're lucky. I think everybody's having an awesome season. Our neighbors, people on public that are out there grinding are getting them. It's exciting. This is a lot. This is a lot of fun when everybody's killing ducks. Stay tuned. So it's open today, the split, and it's crazy, but we had to put ice heaters out. It was froze. I mean, it was gonna freeze hard. So we put ice heaters in 6. The ducks are sitting. Actually, we didn't make it to 6 because we went down there and the ducks were so loud in front of it that it didn't matter. So this is kind of the first time we had ice, of course, all year. They ain't none of it. Yeah, we'll probably have to check and see if they are. I did already. The other day when I was up.
All right, guys, it's a couple days before the second split, which is when we have clients, and it is pretty cold, really. Colder than any of the second openers I can remember in the last 4 or 5 years. We're driving past G-bottoms right now, and the rice fields are almost completely froze. So, yeah, a lot of different activity going on. We got ice heaters being put in, generators already to the blinds, and we're usually not messing with that until sometime in December, or right after Christmas. So, a little early start on that, but like I said, it's 2 days before the opener. Lots and lots of ducks. We're excited. We're gonna have perfect weather for opening day. Gerald's here, Shane's here, Brian will be in here any second. Pretty much the whole crew, they're gonna be here. So we're gonna be working today, trying not to flush up too many ducks. I think everybody's excited, and another duck season on its way.
There's back in hellhole taking out the trash.
This is preseason, so this is the most work we're gonna get out of everybody right here, taking full advantage. Everybody's putting their hand in, trying to get all the holes open in front of the blinds so that we have several options in the morning. And I'll be honest, it was a little bit distracting with how many ducks there were. It would just stop us and we would just watch them. We had ice, we had tons of food, tons of water, tons of ducks, and everybody was on their high horse for opening day.
Still gotta get them ready. So, they said they ain't gonna be waiting on them. They didn't get influenced by that bottle too strong last night, you heard me?
Yeah, they did.
Some boys is hot and ready like these hot hands. Shove them in your pockets so you can shove them in your pants. I'll be damned. Speaking of the devil, I'm not gonna talk to you, boy.
Wait, boy.
Home, boy.
Of course, we went to Willow Hole. The ducks have been sitting in it. Willow had froze and skimmed up. So the only thing that was open is the hole where the decoys were. Everything was perfect. Sunny, south wind, but everything around us was frozen in the woods, and the ducks were just acting weird. We had some ducks, but we're talking about opening day, and we had these young kids that are 23, 24 in there with us, not Eustace and them, but their clients that they brought, and I just knew that they were just getting nervous because, man, 6 was just torched them.
There'll be some, Doug. There'll be some.
Every about 30 seconds, you would hear a single shot or a barrage of shots, and it was driving Eric absolutely crazy. And I don't know if it's because they were killing ducks. I don't know if it's because we had clients in here listening to it, but it was a little bit disturbing how quickly they got done. The last thing I thought would happen was me getting a text from RC asking if they needed to leave the decoys out or not. And it's like 7 o'clock, and I'm like, what in the world has happened up there? So we're hearing the boats drive right by the hole, and everybody high-fiving, hooping and hollering, and we're just trying our darndest to get these ducks in the willow hole because we know at some point it's going to happen.
Let's kill some. Kill some. Kill some. Kill some. Never mind.
Was that loud enough?
We knew there was going to be a weird time when the sun's coming up and it's like a really bright out, but those willow trees, it's hard to hide in them until the sun gets a little higher, until about that 8 o'clock. It's great early, just like oak trees, but there's that dead zone in between there, between 7 and 8 o'clock, where the sun's not high enough, but it's super bright. They can just see everything. And those willows are small, and man, they can see in there. And at this point, the leaves were falling everywhere. They were gone because of that frost, that night and the night before. And, we had got some ducks in there and got them really close. And we're like, man, we don't need to leave. Me and Brandon knew. If it had been day 6 of season, or if this wasn't the Conway's crew's first time being here, we would have probably set it out.
I bet it cost us another hour. I just kept telling him it was going to happen, it was going to happen, it was going to happen. And you can just see the line of ducks flying over 6. It's just a black cloud over 6. And so we fully committed to going in, packed up, got our stuff in the boat, and got to 6 as quick as we could.
Is there a battery up there already, or need to take these one up there? After killing 12, 14 mallards, it wasn't great, but as we're leaving, the conditions got really good in the willow hole. And as we're picking up, the ducks start coming back to the refuge, and there's giant swarms, and we knew that we should have stayed, but we went to 6, and the conditions were perfect. Ripples about that big, and we get in there, and I guess the sun got weird, or we didn't have something right, but the ducks were we just thought they were just going to come in and flutter. And
around and kill this black duck. Be still.
Wow.
Where's it at? Get ready, guys. Wait, 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 guys.
Oh my gosh.
Kill him too. Sit. Get. Get him. Get him. Sit. Get. Kill like that. Kill them, I guess. Kill them. Get them. In that boat.
Before we got settled into the blind, I looked up and told Eric, I said, this might be the best hunt of our lives in this blind. Like, that's how many ducks were flying, and the conditions were so right that I thought it was going to be just the wildest deal. And it was good, but after hunting this blind 5 or 6 years, you'd think we would have this figured out. But for some reason, something was going on, and whatever it was, the ducks did not like.
Oh my
God. It was frustrating because not many times does something like this line up where it's opening day, you have a hard south wind, sunshine, ice, it's just thawing out, ducks are fresh. You just don't see it very often. And when you have a perfect situation like this and it's not happening how you dreamt it up, I like to attribute it to old ducks and bad hatches. That's my excuse.
Get him. Get. Get. Get him. Get him. Oh, they pulled the oop on your guys. Yeah.
I tell you what were hammers the other day I shot.
Get him. Yeah. Get him. Did we get the drake in the water? Jet. Touch it up. Bring it here. There's your mark. There's your mark. Get him.
There might have been a couple like that, but it was just beautiful conditions. We were still pretty efficient. They shot really well. We got out of there. We were still done by 9:30 and back at the lodge, but you know, it just worked out. It was a good deal for them. They got to see Blind 6 and the Willow Hole in the sun, and at the end of the day, looked at us and Eustace and Cohen were like, man, we should have stayed in the timber. And I'm like, yeah, we probably should have, but those kids were getting antsy. You could see the feet chattering in the blind, and the conversations were getting louder, and they, you know, it's hard to understand open day, like, hey, we need the sun to get brighter in here and melt this skim ice that was in the rest of the woods. And anyways, on the way out, there was ducks in that hole, so it was an awesome morning and an awesome start to the season. The other group crushed them in and out, and we kind of just worked our way, you know, and the next day was good. And the next day it was just good for a long time.
And the good hunts just kept happening, and more ducks would show up, and the ducks were acting fresh all season long. And we're not even 2 days into season, and I feel like I've got an entire season's worth of footage already filmed. So we're excited to show you guys that. We appreciate you guys following along, and be sure to subscribe down below. We got a whole lot more episodes coming, a lot of great content, so hope you guys enjoy.